Hi, and welcome to another episode of Miss V Reads. I'm Miss V, and today we are going to be doing an interactive read aloud. Today's interactive read aloud is going to be all about the 5 different story elements. The 5 different story elements are characters, setting, problem, solution, and plot. Let me explain each element. Characters. The characters are the person or the people, the animal or animals or things that say something or do something in a story. Characters. The setting is where or when the story happens. That's the setting. The problem is, I drew a lock because it's locked. Oh, can't open it. The problem is what the character wants, what they need, but they don't have it. Or you could say the problem is what goes wrong in a story. The solution, the key, the solution is how the problem is solved or how the problem is fixed. So, in order to fix a problem, you need a solution. And last, we have the plot. The plot are all the events in the story told in order. So first, then, last, beginning, middle, end. Today, however, we're going to focus on 2 of the story elements. We're going to focus on characters and we're going to focus on setting. So let's go over characters and setting one more time so I can make sure that you really got it, okay? So, repeat after me. Characters. Characters are the person, the animal, or thing that says something or does something in a story. Let's try that one more time. The characters. The person, the animal, or thing that says something or does something in a story. Let's talk about the setting. The setting is where, it's like a location, or when the story happens. One more time. The setting is where or when the story happens. So as we're reading today, I really want you to be thinking about who are the characters in our story. Are they people? Are they animals? Are they things? Or what is the setting? Where does our story take place? Is it in a house? Is it on a farm? Or when? Does it happen in the daytime? Does it happen in the night? All right, here we go. The book we're reading today is The 3 Little Pigs, and this book was written by James Marshall. Once upon a time, an old sow sent her 3 little pigs out into the world to seek their fortune. Now be sure to write, she said, and remember that I love you. The first little pig met a man with a load of straw. "All I know," said the little pig. "I'll buy your straw and build the house." "That's not a good idea," said the man. "Mind your own business, thank you," said the little pig, and he bought the straw and set about building a house. It took him no time at all. So I want you to take a second and I want you to think. Have we met any new characters? Have we met any characters? Have we found a setting? Do we know where we are? Right. So tell your partner, tell yourself, who are the characters we've met so far? Where have we been? What's our setting? Is it in the daytime? Is it in the nighttime? Very soon, a lean and hungry wolf happened by. Pig was just about his favorite food in the world. So he knocked on the door and said, little pig, let me in." To which the little pig replied, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Oh, look, we've met a new what? Right, character. This annoyed the wolf to no end, and he said, "Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in." "Go right ahead," said the little pig. So the wolf huffed and puffed and blew the house in. And he gobbled up the little pig. Oh no. The second little pig, new character, met a man with a load of sticks. "I've got it," said the little pig. "I'll buy those sticks and build a house." "I'd think twice about that," said the man. "Oh, pooh," said the little pig. "What would you know?" And he bought the sticks and went to work building a house. "Very pretty," he said. No sooner had the little pig settled into his pretty house than the wolf happened by. He was still hungry, and he said, little pig, let me come in." To which the little pig replied, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." What do you think will happen? And the wolf didn't care for that at all, and he said, "I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." "Ha, ha, ha," said the little pig. So the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he blew the house in. And he gobbled up the little pig. So far, I want to take a pause. I want us to think, who are the characters we've met? Who are the people, animals, or things that say something or do something in the book? Who are they? Tell me. I heard someone say pigs, 2 pigs, the 3 pigs, the mama pig, who else? The man who sold the straw, the man who sold the sticks, who else? The wolf. And what's our setting? Where have we been? Mom's house. Have been anyone else's house? Pig who made the house of straw. Who else? The pig who made the house of sticks. Did this happen like in the day, in the night? In the day. Very good. Let's keep going. Now, the third little pig met a man with a load of bricks. "These bricks will make a fine, sturdy house," said the man. "Capital idea, my good fellow," said the little pig. So he bought the bricks and set about building a house. It took him quite a bit of time, but it was well worth it. "Nice and solid," said the little pig. "Nice and solid." But no sooner had the little pig moved in than he noticed the wolf loitering about. If you don't know what loitering means, it means like hanging around. And the wolf, who was still hungry, said, little pig, let me come in." To which the little pig replied, "No, no, no, not by the hair of my chinny chin chin." Well, the wolf had heard that before, and he said, "Then I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in." "Oh, don't do that," said the little pig. But the wolf huffed, and he puffed, and he huffed, and he puffed, until he was quite blue in the face. The house stood firm. "I'll try another approach," muttered the wolf. "Whoa, look at that." And he put on his most dazzling smile. "Little pig, I was only teasing," he said. "By the way, I tell that Farmer Jones has the most scrumptious turnips. Shall we go pick a few?" "Oh, I'm too busy now," said the little pig. "What about tomorrow morning?" "Excellent," said the wolf. "I'll come for you at 6. Ooh, do we have a new setting? Yeah, we do. We're now in the third pig's house. Very good. The next morning, the little pig got up at 5, hurried off to Farmer Jones's turnip field, picked a basket full of scrumptious turnips, and dashed back home. When the wolf arrived at 6, the turnips were already boiling in the pot. "Sorry, I couldn't wait," said the little pig. The wolf tried not to show his displeasure. "No harm done," he said. "By the way, there is a lovely apple tree down in Merry Meadow. Shall we go help ourselves to a few apples?" "I must cook my turnips," said the little pig. "Let's meet there tomorrow morning. Splendid, said the wolf. Shall we say it 5? The next morning, the little pig was up at 4 and went off for the apples. It took longer than he expected to reach Merry Meadow, and while busy gathering apples in the highest tree, he saw the wolf approaching. Do try one of these, he called down, throwing the apples as far as he could. When the wolf chased after the apple, the little pig shimmied down the tree and made it safely home. The next day, the wolf came again. Really, he was quite put out. There's a fair today on Hog Hill, he said. Would you care to go? Why don't we meet there, said the little pig. Would 3 o'clock suit you? Colossal, said the wolf. 3 it is, just to make sure he would be there at 2. Okay, are we keeping track? Because I feel like our settings have changed, don't you? Yeah, let's go back real quick. So we went to the farm for the turnips. Remember, because that's a different location, so that's a new setting. Where is this? Yep, we went to the apple tree farm, and now, where are we now? Yep, we went to the fair. Very good. At 1 in the afternoon, the little pig went to the fair and had a fine time. So fine that he lost track of the hour. Suddenly, out of the corner of his eye, he saw the wolf coming up the hill. Without a minute to spare, the little pig jumped inside an empty butter churn and rolled down the hill toward the wolf. Well, the wolf was so scared, he ran all the way home. Oh my. Let's see, so I'm going to show you this. That evening, the wolf went to the little pig's house and told him how frightened he'd been by a great round thing that came down the hill. Frightened you, did I? Said the little pig. That great round thing was a butter churn, and I was inside. This was simply too much for the wolf to stand. I've been nice long enough, he cried. I'm going to eat you up right now. And he climbed onto the roof. When the little pig saw this, he put a big iron pot in the fireplace and quickly stoked the fire. That means he started the fire. Here I come, cried the wolf. Dinner time. You can say that again, said the little pig. And he cooked the mean old wolf and gobbled him up. The end. Oh my, wasn't that a great story? So scholars, readers, as we've been thinking about that story, I really hope that you were keeping track of our characters and of our setting. I want us to remember the characters are the people, the animals, or things that say something or do something in a story. So quickly tell your partner, who were the characters in our story? Did you say the pigs? Did you say Mama Pig? Did you say the wolf? Very good. Did you say the man who sold the sticks? The man who stole the bricks? The man who stole the straw? Who sold the straw? Very good. What about our setting? Where did our story take place? Because we had whose house first? The mom's house, Mama Pig. Then we had the house made of straw. Then we had the house made of sticks. Then we had the house made of bricks. And then we went to different places too, remember? Because the wolf was trying to get the third pig out. We went to get the turnips. We were at the field. We were at, where were they picking? Yep, the apples. And then where else did they go? Where the third pig had a lot of fun. The fair. Very good. So scholars, when you go off to read the work we just did with characters and setting, you can do in your own books. Until next time, bye.